Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of our double header as far as the days go. Welcome to Colonial Impact Wrestling. My name is Colonial. Today, we have a return match from 2 weeks ago when Jimmy Korderas challenged Crono to a match. Crono and Jimmy Korderas got the better of Crono. Well, Crono has asked for this return match. I allowed it, and this time it's going to be no holds barred. So these two going at it one-on-one, mano a mano, once again. And these two, I have to say, have probably the best rivalry we've seen, and rivalry that I've seen, all things considered, starting from early January when I did the house shows to now. They probably have my favorite rivalry yet. And, I mean, there's still more to come. There's so much more to come. And so now that you've seen the first match, which was the first match of today, the 19th of June, you saw the first match today, which was Ken Masters gaining a victory over Agent 47. Now, after what you heard in that match, we now have at least 2 confirmed matches for the card. For Doomsday, next Saturday, the 28th, we have the XYZ Championship match between Smoke, Noob Saibot, and Aquaman. And we have that tag team match, and before I get to that, here comes Jimmy Korderas. Go ahead, Joey.
Following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, from El Paso, Texas. From Texas,
Jimmy Korderas not fooling around anymore. I mean, you saw him kind of be a little sarcastic at the beginning of it, but he really didn't get far. But ever since this whole nobody taking him seriously spout, he's really gotten a fire that we haven't seen from him lately. And it's nice to see that aggression come out in Jimmy Korderas. You know, I have to say, like, you know, I'm not a big fan of him joining the NWO. I'm not a big fan of him doing what he's been doing, but I have to say I admire the aggression. I admire the effort he puts into his matches. But anyway, back to what I said. The second match now confirmed for Doomsday is Ken Masters and a mystery partner are going to team up to take on Neo and Riddick of Shades of Black. That is set to happen at Doomsday. It may be the opener. I'm not sure about the order of the matches just yet. But here comes Crono.
and the opponent from Aurora, Colorado.
Well, Crono is now all alone, by himself. There is no tag partner for Crono anymore because May just got eliminated. So Crono is officially only a singles competitor as of now. Which you have to wonder. I think that Crono is better off alone. He seemed to compete better when he was alone. He actually never won a tag match with Chrono Cross. May just was the tumor of that team. As far as points go, Crono won many singles matches alone, but not once did he win a tag match with Magus, and maybe that's why we are where we are. And Crono doesn't really seem too broken up that Magus is gone. I mean, they weren't chums to begin with. They were, they were friends. They knew each other. They beat Lavos together. But I mean, just because you saved the entire planet and the time continuum doesn't mean you're friends. You know, obviously you've got to get to know each other other than saving the world. But you know what? Anyway, so these two set to take on each other in a no-holds-barred match. This should be a very interesting match. I'm excited to see these two go at it one more time. And here we go, Jimmy Korderas versus Crono. Referee Kevin James assigned to this contest. And hopefully Kevin James will not get caught in the crossfire here, but you never know what's going to happen. And collar and elbow tie-up to start out. And Crono just with a punch, a right hand during this collar and elbow tie-up. And countered by Jimmy Korderas. And another counter by Crono. And this is going to be an intense match. Oh, low blow to start out the match. Way to get things going by Jimmy Korderas, just going straight for the low maneuver. Going straight below the belt. And an arm drag countered by, and a knee drop by Crono. And Crono now, oh, look at Crono. Crono not going to deal with Jimmy Korderas' garbage, and a kick to the chest right there. And Kevin James already in the way. And now right hand's a left hand, another left hand, and now countered by Jimmy Korderas. And Jimmy Korderas once again now going for a belly suplex. And Korderas starting out the match very strong. Crono coming back though, and went for a high knee off the mark, and a Russian leg sweep. Korderas getting off to a great start here against Crono. No weapons have been used yet. This is a hardcore match. Falls count anywhere in the ring or outside the ring. Falls always count anywhere in the ring. That was a dumb thing to say. And now Crono going up to the top here and going for a spinal tap, or a spiral tap, going for a cover. It's a little early for that. And a kick out by Jimmy Korderas. Still got a 2, but a beautifully executed maneuver. And now another pin. Going for a full Nelson pin, cover 2, and no, Korderas kicks out again. But Crono, high impact early on in the match. And that's kind of what you have to do with Korderas. Now that he's gotten this aggression and a punch right to the dick. Again, another rude punch by one and only Jimmy Korderas, the former referee. And now getting a chair, and a chair shot to the gut, and a DDT to the chair. Good Lord. Good Lord, what a shot. And Crono just no-selling the shit out of that and hitting Korderas with a chair. Korderas now reeling after that chair shot, but man, what a DDT that was. Into that steel chair, and now another kick to the chest right there by Crono. Crono now looking underneath the ring. And he's got a sledgehammer. And he's waiting for Korderas to get up. Korderas quickly seeing that this is not the place he wants to be, and now went for a knee again off the mark. And Crono just trying to get Korderas. Korderas looks like he's going to maybe grab that sledgehammer. Crono's grabbed the chair, and Crono, man. And Korderas went to run at Crono with that sledgehammer, and Crono just saw it coming, hit him with the chair, and now both these guys playing a little game of cat and mouse here. And now, and Korderas off the mark with that shot, and a German suplex into another pin. 1, 2, and another kick out by Korderas. And Crono trying to get a lot of quick pins, wants to end this early. And maybe he knows that the longer this match goes, maybe it favors Korderas a little bit. Now slamming Jimmy Korderas' head into the steel steps repeatedly. But Korderas kind of shaking the bats out of the cave and getting his bearings straight. And no, that was not a land bridge reference to early America. And now shot with the sledgehammer. Just a crazy shot with a sledgehammer. And Crono cannot hit for shit right now. And now leaving the ring is Crono, and looks like this is going to be another cat and mouse. But Crono now taking the chair. Slam, and a DDT, turnabout fair play into Jimmy Korderas, and now Korderas being dragged, and Crono, that's a long ways for Crono to go, and now Crono went for maybe looks kind of like a Harlem hangover, but was way too far away from him to make that a worthwhile endeavor. Now Crono, look what Crono's doing. Crono now going to the edges of the ring, removed 2 ring pads from the turnbuckle, went for another knee off the mark, and now hard punches by Korderas. Looking to get back into this. And a chair shot, and hit Kevin James in the crossfire. And Crono, I think Crono's just worried about taking the things off the turnbuckle. Kevin James got hit again. Hitting the leg was Korderas. And now removing all 4, and now that means all 4 of the turnbuckles. And now Korderas, all 4 of the turnbuckles have been exposed. And now slamming Korderas with that sledgehammer. This has been a brutal matchup so far. And Crono now slammed, shot after shot. And now, choking Crono out with that sledgehammer. That could do it. And look at Korderas. Korderas is hurt though. Korderas is hurt after those multiple shots. And now just stomping a mud hole into Crono. Kevin James in the way. Going for a cover. Is this going to do it? Cover 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Jimmy Korderas, I'd have to call that a comeback. Crono did everything he could to beat down Jimmy Korderas, but was unsuccessful. And that means Jimmy Korderas gets another win, 2 wins in a row for him, and 2 losses in a row for Crono. This has not been a great month for Crono. Has yet to win a match, I believe, in the past. He's lost his last 3, I know for a fact. And Jimmy Korderas gets the win. Damn. Well, that means here is your Al Snow tweet of the day. No, I don't want to use that one. Acorns must come from France, because that would explain their little tiny berets, which I guess they do kind of look like berets, if you want to put it that way. And I'm shocked at Jimmy Korderas with, I would say, a comeback victory. Well done by Korderas. Good attempt by Crono. That's going to do it for our doubleheader here on June 19th. My name is The Colonist, and we'll see you next time, everyone.